of a sudden was knocked off his horse. His name was Saul in those days. Got knocked off his horse, and he heard a voice saying, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" And he says, so Saul is lying there on the ground and fallen out of the saddle, and he says, "Who are you?" And the voice says, "I am Jesus, the one you're persecuting." And so Saul says, "What do you want me to do? What should I do?" And the voice says, "Get up, go into the city, and there you will be told everything that God has determined for you to do." How cool is that? How beautiful. We're going to learn from the kids. The city is going to teach us how to do what we have proposed to do. The city is going to teach us. We're not going to come in. We don't move into the center city with solutions. We don't have the answers. Little by little, we get some inkling of where the answer lies. But we're always learning. So the Cristo Rey movement has to depend always on an attitude of listening, on an attitude of learning and being taught and letting ourselves be taught. So that's true in the work. That's true in the work part of the school, and the academic part of the school, and the religious part of the school. Everything. It's part of a continual attitude of listening, because we have to learn. So go into the city. Get up and go into the city. You know that all our schools are in the middle of cities. All our schools are in urban areas. And there you will be told everything that God has determined for you to do. So, good. Okay, and then the gospel is, what a great picture that is. What a great, to imagine that. So this paralytic has some very good friends, and they hear that Jesus is in town, and they say, "Let's take our buddy over to see Jesus. Maybe he can do something for him. Maybe he can do something for our paralyzed friend." So they put him on a sheet, one in each corner, take him away. And they get to the house, and it's wall-to-wall people. You can't even get in the door. The guy is surrounded by people. He's overwhelmed by other people. They beat us to it. They're here. They got here earlier than we did. So what shall we do? Shall we turn around and go home? Should we say we couldn't do it? Should we say this was too much for us to handle? No, so they did something extraordinarily clever. They went up on the roof, took off the tiles. Imagine. They dismantled they made a hole in the roof and lowered their buddy down through it. And that's a Cristo Rey. That's the Cristo Rey attitude. We got problems? Well, let's find a solution. Let's not wash our hands of it. Let's not walk away. Let's not go back home. Let's not go into hiding. We got problems. Let's try to figure out a way. And maybe the best way to try to figure out a way is to begin with prayer and asking God to please give us a solution to this problem and help us to see where the solution lies. And then continue that idea of listening even to God. So we always have to be creative. We always have to be original. Again, Sister Judy, she used to say, we don't say we don't do that here. We don't say that here. Maybe we do it here. Maybe if it works, we probably should do it here. So those are the signature readings for promoting the kingdom, for promoting God's kingdom, the kingdom of God. I like to make things kind of simple. So I think the kingdom of God means what I said earlier, that the kingdom of God means when people have a chance to be human. That's when the kingdom of God has come. When people have a chance. When people have a chance. Let's leave it at that. When everybody has a fair chance.